As you slowly opened your eyes, you turned your head to face the clock. It's 6 a.m., huh? Well, guess I woke up early today. You slowly got off the bed and headed to the bathroom. As you turned on your shower, slowly turning it to the warmer side. How relaxing this is. As you washed your hair with your favorite shampoo, you couldn't help but think that the redhead that you met yesterday, you thought that he was kind of sweet when he introduced himself. After a good 15 minutes of showering, you changed into your uniform and decided to blow dry your hair afterwards. You placed your hair up in a ponytail, whatever hairstyle you like, and went downstairs to the kitchen. You took out a box of your favorite cereal and dumped some into your bowl and poured the remaining amount of milk you had into the bowl. Once you were done eating, you headed outside and started walking as you placed your headphones and decided to play some indie music. Kirishima's POV. I was just on my way to school when I saw Yin coming out of her house. I thought it was cute, the fact that she was walking as her small figure was moving in front of me. I couldn't help but think that was adorable. Well, at least I know where she lives. Should I approach her? Or nah. If I do, this would be my chance to get to know her. All of a sudden, she turned around and saw me. When she looked at me, her eyes gave a big smile and a little wave. Gosh, she's adorable. I decided to walk towards her and approach her. You're Kirishima Eiji, right? OMG, she remembers my name. Yeah, that's me, he said, trying not to scream his heart out, as you and Kirishima walked a UA. The moment when Kirishima saw you for the first day, he fell for you. He noticed your beautiful colored eyes and your long haired colored hair and how sweet your smile was. He wanted to see you every day. He couldn't stop thinking about you either. Even before he went to bed, he would be thinking of you. As you walked into his class, you were greeted by your cousin. Yin, there you are. I wanted to ask you something. What is it? You replied. Would you like to join us for a pool party? A girl with black hair asked from behind. Sure, I guess, but when will it be? This Friday after school at my house at 6 p.m., said the girl with the black hair. Oh, that is Momoyo Rozu. By the way, she is one of the richest students here in UA. Everybody take your seats. It's about to start class in 15 minutes. Uraka was cut off by the class rep Ida, who seemed to take these kind of things seriously. As you progressed to take your seat next to Denki, as soon as class started, you felt a tap on your shoulder. It was Denki. He handed you a note. When you opened it, it was gonna be from Denki, but it turns out it was from Kirishima. He asked whatever you would like to hang out with you during lunch, and you wrote back saying yes, while adding a smiley face at the back. He smiled as he saw your response. As the bell rang, you got out of your seat and started to head for the door, when all of a sudden you were greeted by Kirishima. Shall we head to the cafeteria? You nodded your head and walked right next to him. He tried getting to know you by asking some questions like what's your favorite color, food, hobbies, etc., etc. After a while, you both started joking around and laughed. As you went to grab your food, you headed to where Kirishima was seated. It was at the far corner near the window where you two could get some privacy. As you and Kirishima ate, you both discussed about your quirks and how there was advantages to it. When you found out his quirk, you told him that it was really cool, and he started to blush a little. You couldn't help but find him cute when he blushed and started to giggle, which made him blush even more. When both of you had finished your meals, you head straight back to class. When school was over, you exited the gates of UA and started heading towards the direction of your home. As you were walking, you heard someone calling your name. It was Uraka and her friend Midoriya. You stopped in your tracks and waited for them to come to you. Hey guys, you said as you pats trying to catch your as they panted trying to catch their breaths. You walk way too fast, Ian, said Midoriya. Oh, didn't mean sorry at least. I waited for you guys. Well, we still have to wait for Ida and Todoroki, said the small brunette. Not long, Ida along with Todoroki came. You greeted each other and walked back home together. As your cousin and her friends Midoriya and Ida were walking in front of you, Todoroki and you were walking with each other behind them. Hey, you're Ian, right? As Todoroki spoke, he felt shock when he spoke, as it had been a quiet walk for you two. Yes, and and you are Shoto, am I correct? Mm-hmm, was all that he came out from his lips. You tried coming up with questions to break the silence between you two. Anyways, what's your favorite food? Hey, Yin, you were cut off by Uraka's words. Yes? Do you mind if I stay over at your house? My parents aren't home and I'm scared and lonely. Uraka was always hated being home alone and would tend to come over to your house. Nope, I don't mind. You can stay over as long as you like. The walk back home was really silent, as Midori and Ida had already left and it was just you, Uraka, and Todoroki. Anyways, this is our stop, Todoroki. You can go home now. As he said it to him, he gave you a little smile and patted your head before he left. When you turned and faced Uraka, you noticed she gave a weird look. It's not what you think, Uraka, you said, rolling your eyes in annoyance. But I ship it, though. You two look cute. As soon as you heard those words came out of her mouth, you started blushing really hard. Stop it! You're making me blush! As you and your cousin started to enter your house. While you and Uraka were minding your own business, Kirishima was hiding in the bushes, watching you. Despite knowing where you lived, he followed you back home. To make sure you were safe, to make sure that no one took you away from him. He couldn't help but felt a burst of anger when he saw Todoroki patting your head. He felt angry and annoyed. He felt like Todoroki was taking away something that his cousin's eyes. He belonged to him. He decided to go back home when his mother texted him and tried to cool off. After he did cool off, he couldn't help but lay in bed and think about you, your smiling colored eyes, and how it shines so beautifully in the sun, and your colored hair. He thought you were the one. He thought you were perfect, and he wanted you all to himself. Back at home, you were laying on your bed. You weren't doing anything, just staring at the ceiling and thinking about life. You tried falling asleep, but couldn't even if you wanted to talk to your cousin. You can't, as she sleeps in the other room. Buzz, buzz. The sound came from your phone. You got up and took your phone. It was a message from an unknown number. Who could it be? Unknown. Hey, you. Who is this? Unknown. It's me, Kirishima. You. Oh, sorry. Anyways, how'd you get my number? Kirishima. Uraka gave it to me. Yin. Oh, sorry, you. Oh, LMAO. Unknown changed to Kirishima. Kirishima. Wanna call? You. Sure. Call start. 23:03. Or it would be 11 o'clock. Call ended. 00:30, which would be 12:30.